Chosen One. You've been walking through fires you never started, facing storms you didn't cause, and you've wondered, why me? What you don't see is that there's been a fight over your life since before you took your first breath. Before you had a name, heaven called you chosen, and hell marked you as a threat. That's why the attacks came early, why the rejection cut so deep, why betrayal came from the ones you trusted most. It wasn't random, it was strategy. Because the enemy knows if you ever step into who God created you to be, you'll change everything around you. He saw your potential before you did. He recognized the light in you and tried to snuff it out before it could grow. But here's the truth. The battle proves your value. Every wound is evidence that you were worth fighting for. Every scar is a testimony that you survived what was meant to break you. And if you're still standing, it's because your story isn't over yet. This isn't just happening to you. It's the same battle that's played out over every chosen life. David faced it when Saul hunted him before he could wear the crown. Joseph faced it when his brothers threw him into a pit before he could save a nation. Moses faced it when Pharaoh tried to kill him before he could lead Israel out of Egypt. The greater the calling, the greater the battle. You weren't attacked because you were weak. You were attacked because you carry something strong, something heaven placed inside you that hell fears. The enemy can't destroy what God has ordained, but he will try to distract you, delay you, and break you before you realize what's inside you. He will use people, circumstances, even your own thoughts against you, because if he can get you to give up on yourself, you'll never step into the victory that's already written for you. But hear me, if you're still breathing, it means the plan of God is still in motion. Your story is not finished, it's unfolding. The pain was never meant to destroy you. It's been the training ground, the wilderness where God prepared you. Sometimes God lets the storm rage, not because he's forgotten you, but because he's building a strength in you the enemy can't take away. Every tear, every delay, every closed door was shaping you for a victory you can't yet see. Think of the shepherd's field, where David learned to fight lions and bears before facing Goliath. Think of the prison where Joseph learned humility and wisdom before stepping into the palace. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You're in the middle of the fight that will reveal exactly who you are. And when the dust settles, you will realize that what tried to bury you actually planted you. And the roots God built in you will keep you standing when others fall. Heaven has already called you victorious. The same God who defended David, who restored Job, who raised Lazarus from the dead, is fighting for you right now. You don't have to see the whole plan to trust his hand. Even when the path looks dark, his light is guiding every step. One day you look back and say, it was worth it. Every wound, every tear, because God was with me through it all. So stand your ground, lift your head, and let your heart believe again, because the very battle that tried to break you will be the evidence that you were chosen to overcome, and your victory will speak louder than your pain ever did. When the dust settles, you'll see things you couldn't see in the middle of the fight. You'll realize that every battle sharpened your vision. Every loss made space for something greater, Every no from man prepared you for God's yes. Some scars will remain, but not as chains that hold you down. They will be marks of survival, living proof that hell couldn't break you. The enemy wanted you silent. He wanted you hopeless. He wanted you to lay down your sword before this very moment. But here you are, still standing, still breathing, still chosen. And now you don't walk as the same person who entered the fire. You walk with authority. You walk knowing the God who brought you through it was with you every step of the way. So carry the lessons. Carry the faith that was built in the midnight hours. Carry the unshakable trust that only comes from walking through the valley and watching Him lead you out. Because the next storm will come and it will test you again, but this time you'll face it differently. You won't just hope God will move. You'll know He will. If He brought you through the last battle, He will bring you through the next, and the one after that, and every single one until your story is finished. Chosen ones don't just survive. They rise from the battle stronger, with a voice that shakes the darkness and a light that cannot be put out.